Hello everybody and welcome back to Erlengrat. As you can see, it is a beautiful morning, but it's quite misty. The sun is breaking through. There we go, fantastic. This is a very dramatic place, very dramatic scenery. So anyway, I'm in the farm line and we're just getting the trailer to the yard because today we're going to be selling the silage pit. It has successfully fermented, which means we can get the milling machine. I've already got it in position and we can hopefully sell it all. Well, I say all, it's actually going to be done gradually because there's only a capacity of 50,000 litres at the BGA, so we have to keep waiting anyway. So I'm just going to put that there and hopefully the auger or the pipe from the milling machine will be able to reach. Yep, looking good. So we'll make a start. This probably won't take too long. As I do this, I just have a few things to explain. Is that working? I think so. Oh, hang on. What do we have to do? Yeah, that's working. Fantastic. Okay, so this is much faster than using a bucket. All I have to do is just sit here. As I was saying, yeah, I have a few things to explain. I have sold the hillside, not the one in front of us, not this arable piece of land that we've worked so hard on, but the grass piece, which is further up. The reason why is because, well, there was too much grass, and strange comment I know because this map is all about grass and working in the Alps, but I do want to do more arable as well. So the plan is to buy, well I already have bought it actually, field number 5. This was the piece of land we had before. This is the piece we've just bought. It's a canola field which is not quite ready. It's in flower. So yeah, probably, don't know, a day until that's ready. But yeah, we're going to buy in the future some of this land over here, some of this grassland. I want to not just stick in the same area. It's good to always spread out. See if I can just drive up here. But that is working very effectively. We do have to just keep moving about, it would appear. But we should be able to get quite a bit in. This trailer I think has a capacity of 80,000 litres. Probably it'll be 3 or 4 loads. I'm not too sure exactly how full it is. Oh yeah, 3 loads. I think it had 200,000 litres in this pit, which should equate to quite a bit of money. So because of the money which we made from the hillside, we have £244,000. But the arable field, that wasn't cheap. That was 172,000, and I have not cheated. The reason why we're doing well, except for this, is because we were selling silage in the previous video, and that's just really helped us quite a bit. This is really munching through it quickly, except I am stuck. I'm completely stuck. Oh good. I will just try and finish it off. Here we go. Get it put into the trailer. Are we full? Must be so close. Because it has just a really rapid fill rate. That will do it. That will do very nicely. Okay, so yeah, we'll go and take this over to the BGA. As for where we tip, obviously in front of the processor, but I'm not too sure if we're going to be able to just tip. We might have to get a conveyor belt, or we could use the milling machine again. We could tip it all at the other end and then use the milling machine to put it into the processor. We will see. Okay, so yeah, we'll go, I think we'll go left out of here. It always feels wrong because we have to go up the hill to go to the BGA, but I'll see you over there. Yeah, we're weighing in at 62 tons. Something just doesn't quite seem legal about that. Okay, so hopefully. Oh, nice. Yes, of course, we can't tip it all, just 50,000. I will put the times 15. It's a very impressive tipper. Yeah, I seem to remember that I increased the capacity of this trailer to 80,000. I think it was just short of that. It wasn't far off. I'll just wait for that to process. Just look how green and lush this place is. It really is nice. Come on, let's get this all sold. That should do it, hopefully. Good. Okay, let's head back. Let's go and get load number 2. As I've already said, it's pretty much 2 full loads and 1 partial load. Also, when this is full, the steering is very unresponsive, just like all of the other lorries in FS. It just seems to be a lorry thing in FS. It's like you've got a dead zone, but it's not a fault with this lorry. It's the same throughout. Look at the tinted windows. It's surprising how dark they really make everything. Ah, bright. And we're almost there. This is just such a good tool. Don't know how realistic it is. I would say very unrealistic, although I don't know. I doubt this is done. Surely it would just shred your silage to absolutely nothing. But anyway, yeah, that's not really the point for this. It's just to get it done out the way very, very quickly. As for the piece of spilled chaff, well, it can just go back into the pit, I guess. We'll leave this here for now. So, let me just jump into the lorry. We'll head off. But that is still another 51%. So yeah, in total we've had 2.5 lorry loads. And they're very full lorry loads. Way above the standard size. So in just a second, when this is all done, we are going to head over to the new area. But I'm very tempted to buy another field as well. Ideally one which is ready to harvest. Come on car, let's go. Let's keep moving. Or yeah, just stop and let me go past. Even better. Right, okay. Don't know if you can see what I mean about the notchy steering. I've mentioned it in so many different videos before with all the different lorries. Like I'm turning now and it does nothing and it suddenly just jumps. It's like I'm drunk or something. Right, okay. It doesn't matter though. We'll get there. It should have finished processing. Yep, all done. Nice. So this will fit without having to increase the rate of time. In fact, we'll put the time to ×1. Not too sure if we're going to see how much we've made from this in this episode. I might skip the time later. We'll put it ×5. Quick change of plan there. Good. There is the train going over the viaduct. It would also be quite interesting to get a field which has just been harvested. And I know that we'll be losing quite a bit of potential money there because of the crop which isn't there to harvest. But it is quite nice to put the crop in yourself. It's quite satisfying that way. Even if we had to do the ploughing ourselves. But I'm not bothered. If there is a field which is ready to harvest, we'll take it. There's the train. Right, okay, so we'll just put that up there. Not too sure how the cows are getting on. I can't imagine they're doing too badly. Yeah, they have total mixed ration, they have straw and water, that's all they need. So that's absolutely fine. And as for the land, well, we'll just check and see exactly what everything's up to. Field number 4 is ready to harvest. Ah, it's a cotton field. Not really something I'm looking to be doing. Field number 7 is a potential one. Soybeans, that'll be okay. Anything just harvested? No, this one just over here. It must be grass. There we go. So we have a grass field. So that is a consideration. Sell a grass field to buy a grass field. But no, we could plough it up and we could turn it into arable. But why be wasteful? We might as well mow it first, even though it's not very long. Let's buy it. 193,000, so it's quite expensive for what it is. I guess it's because it's incorporating some of the hillside. It might be usable, not too sure. But we're down to 47,000, but of course we have all of the silage money to come in. So it's not quite as bad as it appears. The silage money will most likely be over £100,000. And before I head off, I do just need to make sure this can actually run this. It's not good to have it on this tractor. Ideally we need to have the high horsepower tractor, but sadly it was rented, so I don't have it. I do want to buy a high horsepower tractor. Okay. And before anybody says that I sold a huge grass field to buy a small grass field, that is not the intention here. The intention is to turn this into an arable field. It's just we can make the most of the grass which is already growing. We're going to plough it up. Yeah, so it's more than what it appears. It's outside of the field boundaries. We can go here. I don't know how well the mowers will work on a hillside, but we will find out. And I hope that we can move at a fairly decent rate. That's surprising. It must just be because it's nice and flat. Let's go right to the edges. Looking good. So I think the best thing to do here is once again just row it up, pick it up with the loading wagon and put it into the silage pit, because it's extra money and it will help to repay what we've just spent. But I really do look forward to seeing how much we've actually made from the silage. I think at the end of the episode I will fast forward. We'll go past midnight and just discover how good it was. But I have high hopes. It should be absolutely fine. It should be 120,000 pounds hopefully. Okay, so here is the other side. As I said, it is a fairly steep price for what you get, but we should be able to make quite a bit of money out of this and then all the following crops, so it's worth it. My plan is to gradually buy this area. We'll buy field number 2 next, but I'll crack on. We'll get all this cut and then we can focus on rowing it up. A few days ago I made a community post about the Christmas special, which I know that quite a few people do like, although not quite as much as Survival Challenge would appear. So many people love that. Really good to see. But anyway, yeah, I just asked what you would like to see in the Christmas special, and it wasn't really limited to anything in particular. You could say anything, but the majority of the comments seem to be about doing something with snow, like a snowplow challenge or a tractor pulling challenge in the snow or something. It's a good idea. I don't know if there's going to be survival roleplay in the Christmas special. In fact, I haven't even checked the dates to see when it falls exactly. I always post it on Christmas Eve. So, yes, obviously survival roleplay is on a Saturday and Sunday, although this week it is on a Wednesday as well. Tomorrow there is a survival roleplay episode instead of this. I will go and check the dates. Okay, it's a Thursday. The 24th of December is Thursday, so it wouldn't be survival roleplay day. Christmas Day is obviously the Friday, but then the 26th and the 27th would normally be survival roleplay. So I don't know. I really don't know. But as for the other things, yeah, it's a great idea. I think I'm also going to do a quick video of servicing my Massey Ferguson 1220 compact tractor, because that needs to be done. It hasn't actually been done since I got it, and that was 5 years ago. It's because it's only done 100 hours in that time. And I know that by saying that, somebody's going to say, well, what do you use it for? 99% of the time it is used just to move pallets around. I use it to move pallets and broken mowers. So it doesn't really get any heavy work. I have done a bit of flailing with it once before, but it didn't really appreciate that. It was a bit too big for it. But yeah, that oil is going to be quite thick. It's been 5 years. So I'll get that changed. I'll put that into the Christmas special probably at the end. Also, I do need to service the John Deere ride on mower again. I did put that into last year's Christmas special, although that was a transmission oil change and I need to do the engine, so I don't know. Are you interested? Does anybody want to see it? No point putting it in if no one wants to see it. It's all pretty basic stuff. But anyway, yeah, we're getting on okay here. Almost finished. Now, I'm missing a few bits. I'll come back to them. And yeah, again, I didn't keep the windrower. As it turns out, I really should have done. Frustrating. I didn't keep the baler or the bale wrapper. So kind of kicking myself there. I didn't think that I'd be doing another grass field today. But this is just the obvious one to go for. And our field over there isn't ready. I did kind of go up the hillside, but it wasn't really working. We don't have the power. And there we go. Right, let's get that folded up. Get it taken back to the yard. And there we go. So yeah, I don't actually have the loading wagon anymore, so I don't know if I should just do exactly what I did before. Wasting money on leasing though. I will. It just gets it all out of the way. Oh, please don't crash. What? Oh no. What's happened? Whew, crikey. I don't know what happened there, but yeah, that is a mystery. It just, look, it's frozen again. If I minimise the game, it will continue. It will save. That is just... Oh, that is so weird. Something has messed up. I'm going to save it again, and then I'm going to restart, because something is very temperamental here. And then I minimise now, and it's back. Okay. No idea if it's actually saving. I don't usually have issues like this. I'll just wait for it to reload, and then we'll hope for the best that it did save. Okay, here we go. Oh, my mower's there. That's a good sign. Brilliant. I think it has saved. I'm pretty sure it has. This is good. Okay, right, in that case we'll see if the windrower actually leased. No, it didn't. I will get rid of that just in case of anything. I don't think it's that caused it though. I don't need it at the moment anyway. And that seems to work fine. Good. Okay, so we'll grab the tractor and we will go and row the field. I think that'll probably be the last job of today. Nope. Yeah, so I've got to race over to the store, pick it up, take it over there, and it's probably only going to take about 3 minutes because it's such a big windrower. And then next time we can do the baling and the wrapping and all that sort of stuff. And then before I end the episode, I will show you how much money we made from the silage pit. Look at the little truck trying to chase the train. Right, okay, so that's the other thing I didn't really fully take into account, trying to get the grass off the bank side. But anyway, I've got the majority off, and the baler should be able to pick it off there. Shouldn't be an issue, so that'll all be good. Anyway, we've almost finished. It's just gone 5, so we're getting closer to the end of the day. I think what I'll do is I'll turn off growth as well. I don't really want the field to regrow as I'm resting. It never looks good when you come back to a field just a day afterwards, just a day after you've mowed it, and it's already ready for another big cut. And there we go. We are done. So that was probably the last time we need to have the windrower on the farm at the moment. In the future, yeah, can't say, probably. But I think now that everything else is sorted, I'm going to have a power nap. It actually turns out that plant growth was off anyway, so it's fine. And here we go. That's spooky. Didn't I guess 120,000? That must be the first time ever that I've guessed right. So there you go, everybody. £120,514, which brings us back up to 162. That's not too bad. Next time, we're going to be picking this up, we're going to be selling it, and of course we are going to be ploughing it. Yes, we're going to plough it with probably a crawler tractor. In fact, I will show you the one which I'm hoping to use. I think this one will be very interesting. It might take a while. It's actually very cheap, so I could have several on the go. We could have 3 in the same field. Anyway, that's for another day. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, see you again soon. Bye for now.